Hello, everyone. Hope you had a good Wednesday today. Or I guess welcome back to this edition of Weather Relations. We are going to be looking into this major severe weather outbreak. A significant severe weather outbreak. It's going to be happening this Friday and Saturday. Make sure you stay tuned to the end. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, leave a like, turn on notifications, and comment. Let's go ahead and get started. I have made my forecast. Please subscribe. It took an hour, and I have homework and a bunch of other stuff I have to do. But I tried to do this as good as I could. This is the severe weather outlook I have made for Friday. If I could move that, that would be good. Oh, there we go. Okay, but let's wait till that. All right. So severe weather threat Friday, January 10th, 2020. Major threats: tornadoes, damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour, flooding. Flooding will be an issue. There's a lot of rain, and it will especially be an issue on Saturday because it rained very heavily in those regions. Again, or last weekend, pretty much Thursday and Friday. But in these areas, it did rain too. So let's go and get started here with looking at this. So we have a marginal risk going all the way up through pretty much Austin, Texas, up to through Oklahoma City, up through Tulsa, Oklahoma, all the through southern Missouri into southern Illinois, and a slight portion of Indiana right there. Western Kentucky and western Tennessee, I have at marginal. Have a slight risk going from Houston through Dallas, through southeastern Oklahoma, all of Arkansas pretty much, into southern Missouri, down through Mississippi and Louisiana. Have a slight risk. And I do have tornado concepts to go over at the end. And I have an enhanced risk just to the east of Dallas, for pretty much Texas, East Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, southern and central Arkansas, western Mississippi, an extreme portion of western Mississippi, and portions of Louisiana. And then in this area, you guys notice I don't have a moderate risk yet. It's still day 3. It's still not far out, but it's still, far out for severe weather. We're not looking like far out like when I normally make my long-term videos. We're looking like Friday. It's in 2 days, but this is a day 3 outlook. And so, we don't have the best models now. I'll be looking at a little bit more of a higher range model tomorrow. But we have that 55% risk of moderate right there in portions of Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. And I do have tornado cons. I have a 2 for southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. I have a 5 for southern Arkansas, a 4 for western Arkansas and portions of eastern Oklahoma. I have a 3 for portions of central, I should say eastern Oklahoma, 5 for eastern Texas, which is, I think most supercells could potentially be. I have a 4 in central Louisiana, a 2 in central Mississippi. That's just because the severe weather threat in central Mississippi will be mostly Saturday, like early or like Saturday morning. The squalling won't have hit portions of Mississippi. And then we have a 2 up in. Oh, I already said that. So the tornado counts I have for Friday. Let's move on to Saturday here. Saturday's forecast for January 11th, 2020. We have some tornadoes. I think the tornado threat will diminish a little bit, but also this is pretty far out here. This is day 4 now. We don't even have the SPC, and so we do, but we don't have like a day 3 outlook. It's pretty far out. We have damaging. That's why I said some, but we do have damaging winds up to 70 miles per hour and flooding, of course. We have a marginal risk going from portions of Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee, even southern Kentucky, down to North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. I did extend the marginal risk a little bit further to the east and the slight risk because I think that the SBC is sort of underestimating it. Some of the models have been showing there could be severe weather in Hawaii and South Carolina, it's not going to be that weak either. It's not going to be like, I'll show you guys when we look at that. But we have a slight risk: Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, over to Atlanta, and where I live. I'm sort of on it, but I brought that all the way over there because some of the numbers look pretty, high. I have a 3 in northern Alabama, a 3 in portions of Mississippi, and a 2 in southern Alabama by Montgomery. That'll probably end up being 3s. Will end up being 4s, 2s will end up being, maybe some of them will end up being 4s, maybe in 1 3 will be a 5, and then a few 2s will be a 3 or 4, and stuff, but, yes. I'll show you guys the reason why I So that I extended that further to the east. So we see Saturday afternoon, we see there's going to be this area here where there could be a little bit more. So pretty much the cold front's located here, squall line's located here, it does some development out here. But with that squall line, it's still gonna maintain its strength pretty good as it goes through Atlanta. We do have some some pretty good tornado values, especially in South Carolina, right to the east of me, 2.6. This is a big area right here. And then we see supercell composite numbers. Take a look at those. You see, those are going to be actually pretty high, 4 and 5s across right to the east of where I live into South Carolina and even North Carolina up there. But that'll be Sunday's outlook. But that's that. That's done with my stuff. But let's take a look at the SPC. The SPC has an enhanced risk pretty much in the close area. I have Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Oklahoma right there. Marginal risk going up there. The only thing that's really different is I have mine a little bit further to the mine goes a little bit further to the east and a little bit further to the south up here where the marginal risk is, and the slight risk a little bit further to the south. I don't think that's going to be too strong down there. And then for day 4 to 8, we have 30% risk right there, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, and Louisiana. That means an enhanced risk. That could potentially mean a moderate risk also. I think that the national or the Storm Prediction Center could issue a moderate risk out in the architects tomorrow. Warning when they get their day 2 outlook, or when they make their day 2 outlook again. And then we'll get a new one of those at I think about maybe like 12 or something. So that'll be fun. And then we'll have a new one of those for tomorrow's video. Maybe a moderate risk, but I will have to see. Now, I'm looking at those numbers. Let's take a look at the CAPE values here. It's something that may not. It's one of the limiting factors, mostly in the winter months here. Okay, CAPE is getting stronger every day. We look at the models. We see CAPE values of 2,000 plus indexes right there. All the way up to northern Texas almost, we have 1,000. Northern Louisiana, about 1,000 also. Mississippi, we see at 1,000, and then we even see some 1,000 numbers in Alabama. And we do see some CAPE values in Georgia, up to about maybe 500 up towards central and northern Georgia, and maybe even spotty areas of 1,000. So we definitely do have enough CAPE with this. But that'll wrap up this edition of Weather Relations here. I hope you will consider subscribing, and please subscribe, y'all. And yes, please leave a like. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Tomorrow we'll have a rapid forecast. So make sure you be ready, or make sure you know that it's coming out, so you will watch it. Or so you get the next weather forecast. The next one's going to be pretty important. But yes, peace out.